Hey, what's up? How's it going? First of all, I just would like to apologize for this mustache. It's Movember. It'll be gone in like 22 days or whatever. End of the month, shaving it off. Never going back. Maybe next Movember we'll try that out. But hey, you know what I mean? Gotta defeat prostate cancer one mustache at a time. Is what it is. Moving on. Now let's see. UFC 281. I mostly am playing favorites. I do have one underdog bet, but for the most part, I'm mostly playing favorites. And let's dive right into it. For the main card, I'm going to bet $100 on the main event for the main card and all that stuff. You know, the way that goes. So when it comes to the first match, the lightweight bout between Dan Hooker versus Claudio Puelles, however you pronounce his name, I decided to put $20 on the favorite, Dan Hooker. So hopefully that works out. He's a slight favorite. When it comes to Dan Hooker versus Claudio Puelles, it's kind of a coin toss. This is coin toss odds. I'm getting for this one here is minus 160 for Dan Hooker and plus 130 for Claudio Puelles. So that's pretty evenly matched, close to the chest. Claudio Puelles, the Peruvian, can totally pull it off if he really wants it. You know, who wants it more? We'll find out on Saturday night. I hope that Dan Hooker wins. I'm betting $20 on Dan Hooker to win. Now, when it comes to the second bout, the bantamweight bout between Frankie Edgar versus Chris Gutierrez, I love Frankie Edgar. Frankie Edgar's great. I get it. He's done so much for the sport over the past long years that he has been a part of the sport, all that stuff. But I feel like it's Chris Gutierrez's time to shine. Again, he is the slight favorite in this. Let me look at what my betting app says for his favoritism. Claudio, wait, no, that was the last one. Where is that freaking match? Hang on one second. Give me 1 second. Frankie Edgar versus Chris Gutierrez. We got Chris Gutierrez on this betting app at minus 225 and Frankie Edgar at plus 185. I don't know why Chris Gutierrez is such a big favorite. Maybe age. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I feel like they're pretty closely evenly matched though. So again, this is like another coin toss, but I'm going to play the favorite here. I think it's Chris Gutierrez's time to shine, whereas Frankie Edgar is already a legend, you know, in his own. So good luck, Chris Gutierrez. I'm betting $20 on Chris Gutierrez. Okay, what are we at? That's like $40 so far. When it comes to Dustin Poirier versus Michael Chandler, I said it before, I said it again, coin toss. This is all fucking coin tosses. This fight, like on the UFC main site, they're giving Dustin Poirier minus 175, but they're giving Michael Chandler plus 150. To me, this one feels like it's a dead even match, you know, but I can see why Dustin Poirier is the favorite and all that stuff. I'm going to have to bet on the Poirier. I always bet on the Poirier, so I bet on Dustin Poirier to win. I'm going to bet $20 on Dustin Poirier to win. Okay, so maybe I'm spending $110 this UFC time around because the way my matches are coming. But $20 on Dustin Poirier to win, hopefully by knockout, TKO, kind of stoppage, whatever it takes. I hope that Poirier pulls it off. But Michael Chandler winning against Tony Ferguson this year. Michael Chandler almost has the knockout of the year with his kick towards Tony Ferguson's face. So, I mean, you know, it really is a coin flip. I mean, Michael Chandler can catch Dustin Poirier, but Dustin Poirier, Michael Chandler, they're both so fucking skilled that it's one of those matches where it's just, you're not going to know until the night of, you know, so I'm pretty excited for this one. Dustin Poirier, Michael Chandler is like one of my favorite fights of UFC 281, and I'm super glad to be buying the pay-per-view this time around. And I'm super excited for it. Go Dustin Poirier, $20, Dustin Poirier to win. Now, when it comes to the women's strawweight title bout between Carla Esparza versus Zhang Weili, I bet against Zhang Weili last time, and look what happened. But when it comes to Carla Esparza versus Zhang Weili, this is hard to say, man. I'm going to put $10 on Carla Esparza to win. She is the massive underdog at about plus 300 here. I kind of don't understand why, but at the same time, I get it. I feel like Zhang Weili is going to rack in more points if Carla Esparza doesn't utilize on her wrestling abilities. But if Carla Esparza wrestles Zhang Weili to the ground with some luck, Carla Esparza can defend her title. However, she is coming off of the worst match of the year, which I consider the Rose Namajunas fight versus Carla Esparza. That was like one of the worst fights of the year. No offense. I get it. It's tactical, professional, and all that stuff. And like they were trying to be super tactical when it comes to Rose Namajunas versus Carla Esparza. But that was a boring fight, man. But Carla Esparza coming off of a fight like that, and you mix that with Zhang Weili's past fights this year, like Zhang Weili is ready to throw. Like she's going to throw so many more punches and so many more kicks than Carla Esparza. It'll be almost a miracle if Carla Esparza wins this thing. But I am betting to win. I'm betting for Carla Esparza to utilize on her wrestling and win. It is a long shot, and that's why she is my underdog bet on this, a massive underdog bet on this. She is the massive underdog of the night. Go Carla Esparza. I'm betting $10 on Carla Esparza to win. So bet $10, I'll get back 40 if Carla Esparza wins. So that's a pretty big underdog bet. Go Carla Esparza. Congratulations on your new marriage and being, married and all that stuff since your last fucking UFC fight against Rose Namajunas. God, that was such a slow, boring fight. Rose Namajunas versus Carla Esparza. Rose totally could have, if she was there, she was scared, man. Rose Namajunas was scared in that fight. That's all there is to it. I get it. They're both so highly professional at this high level that you can't make one fucking slip up. I get it, but somebody had to risk it all that time. It's just the fact that Carla Esparza won in that fight because of that one takedown and all that stuff, or two takedowns, however many takedowns it was just. That was the worst fight of the year. Okay, but yeah, Carla Esparza to win against Zhang Weili Saturday night, hopefully to defend her title. Good luck, Carla Esparza. Wrestle her down, hit Zhang Weili 100 fucking times in the face. Do it. You can do it. Good luck, Carla Esparza. Now, when it comes to the middleweight title bout between Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira, if you look at my past betting plays that I've made, I've been on the side of Israel Adesanya, and I thought I would stay on that side, but after researching, I feel like it's Alex Pereira's time to shine. I feel like these are the two kinds of guys that they could have like a UFC trilogy in the long run and all that stuff. I feel like that's likely to happen. Again, it's like such a fucking coin toss. Like the odds are, the favorite currently is Israel Adesanya. On my betting app, he is at minus 210, and Alex Pereira is at plus 170. Now, what has made me kind of lean towards Alex Pereira winning is the fact that Alex Pereira and Israel Adesanya have fought before in a different sport called kickboxing, and Alex Pereira ended up winning against Israel Adesanya. That is sort of what sends me towards Alex Pereira winning, and you mix that with Alex Pereira knocking out Sean Strickland and all of his other fights in the UFC and all that stuff. You mix all that, I feel like it's Alex Pereira's time to shine. But the way things are going, I like to watch that MMA pros pick and all that stuff. A lot of the pros are leaning towards Israel Adesanya to win and utilize on his wrestling for some reason. People were saying, if he shows his wrestling, it's going to be fucking phenomenal, blah, 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 all that stuff. But I feel like Alex Pereira is going to catch Israel Adesanya at least once or twice and open up just enough room for him to capitalize on knocking Israel Adesanya out in one way or another. I really hope that happens. I'm praying to the gods of gambling right now that Alex Pereira wins Saturday night, but we'll see what happens. This is one of those fights where Israel Adesanya is kind of going into it with a redemption in mind, while Alex Pereira has already been there, done that. He's like, I knocked out Israel Adesanya before, I'll do it again. So I know you add those qualities. I feel like Israel Adesanya is going to put up a good fight, but Alex Pereira is going to catch Israel Adesanya off guard. It's how I feel. That's just how I feel. And, after playing off of that, I decided to put $40 on Alex Pereira to win. And if I win that bet, $40 for Alex Pereira, I get $100 back. And it's not just about the money. I just feel like this is Alex Pereira's time to shine. He's got that one shot, one opportunity Eminem thing going on here. And I hope that Alex Pereira finishes the job on Saturday night at UFC 281. It's going to be fucking awesome. Good luck to all the fighters, and especially good luck to Carla Esparza and Alex Pereira. But it's going to be a good night. The pay-per-view is going to be awesome. I'll be watching it right here. I'll throw on some headphones and, broadcast my live reaction, assuming the pay-per-view time is at 9 p.m. where I am, so that it's after work and I actually get to make it on time. Whereas the last time I bought the pay-per-view thinking it would be at 9 p.m. where I am at, but it ended up being at 1 p.m. where I'm at instead of, but this time around, hopefully I get to catch all of it live instead of watching the replay. But good luck, Alex Pereira. Good luck, Carla Esparza. And good luck, Dustin Poirier. Those are the three fighters that I am mostly excited for this pay-per-view around to see. To see who wins. It's really exciting. So Saturday night, we'll find out the answers to these questions, and I'll have my results posted for you a couple days afterwards. I hope I'm in the plus. Go Alex Pereira. If Alex Pereira wins, that covers all of the bets I make for this event, UFC 281. So there is that. But ultimately, I'm just hoping Alex Pereira uses all of his strength, all of his skills, all of everything, his entire heart, and puts it all into this one fucking fight and knocks out Israel Adesanya. But anything could happen. Go flip a coin. That's how these fights are. But I'm super excited for the last couple pay-per-views for this year, and I can't wait to tally it all up and see where I'm at. Hopefully I'll be in the blue instead of the red by the end of the year. But again, good luck, Alex Pereira. Good luck, Carla Esparza. And Saturday night, it's going to be fucking awesome. I hope you all have your pay-per-view all bought and paid for and that you're ready to watch it too. Anyways, good luck again, Alex Pereira, and thanks for watching. Everybody have a good night. Those are my picks for UFC 281. Cheers, respect.